Hello there. Welcome to Nerd.World Films, and today we are going to be examining the rise and fall of an angelic being, a great and powerful Maya created long ago before the rise of the world itself, a being of uncorruptible beauty and perfection. At least that was what was thought. Of course, we are talking about Mairon. Mairon would go by many names in later life, most famously Sauron. But before he was Sauron, he was Mairon. Mairon was one of the Maya created by Eru Iluvatar to help sing the world into creation. He was apprentice, follower to the Valar known as Aule. Aule was a smith and taught Mairon all that he knew. Mairon would learn much from Aule in the ways of creation, forging, and working, and gained a great respect for manual labor, for doing things yourself, working with your hands and creating something. He had a great love of order and things that are structured, and respect for creation, but had a great dislike of waste and inefficiency. Unfortunately, this act in his personality trait would lead him down a dark path as he drifted away from the teachings of Aule and would begin to learn from the dark Valar known as Morgoth. Morgoth would teach him how to achieve greater things than Aule could ever teach him to achieve, how to realize his true ambitions. He believed deep down it was for the best, that the lower beings that had been created needed guidance. They needed to be controlled, to stop them from hurting themselves, to guide them to a better future for themselves, not to go down a path of destruction and death, which would be greatly wasteful. Instead, focusing all of their energies and their great mental capacities on art and creation and other beautiful things. This was what he believed. This is what he wanted for the lower beings. But he did not know how he could achieve it. Morgoth, now Melkor, told him the only way to do it was to achieve absolute power, to control them. It was for their own benefit, of course. Following the teachings of this Dark Lord, he would slowly slip further and further away from the good being that was Mairon and be slowly corrupted into the being that would form eventually into Sauron, the forger of the One Ring and the scourge of Middle-earth. But again, it was many small steps that took him there, many small steps which he took tentatively, one at a time, while maintaining the illusion that he was still faithful to the Valar. In truth, he now served only Melkor. By the time anyone realized the depth of his treachery, he had already fallen into darkness and corruption, seeking the power to control all life on Middle-earth, while Melkor may seek to destroy that life and corrupt it into something else, something not befitting the grace and beauty of Middle-earth. All Sauron wanted was control, but soon that control for the benefit of all the creatures of Middle-earth, that power became the end in itself. No longer specifically desiring to guide life to a better, more uncorruptible future, he now simply wanted power for the sake of power. Because as the old adage goes, power corrupts, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. And this would culminate in the creation of one of the most singularly most powerful and corruptive items ever to be forged. Using the great knowledge that he had learned from Aule, he would create the One Ring to rule them all, as it would be known. A ring of power, into which he would pour his malice and his soul, and be forever bonded to it, and never would he fall as long as it survived. And through it, he could enhance his own power and stretch out his hand and touch the minds of all those lesser beings and control the future of Middle-earth. So there we have the tragic tale of Mairon, the fallen Maiar. I hope you enjoyed this short video. Please like, share, subscribe and comment down below. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you for watching, and bye bye.